Education is the equalizer, because it is still true that the mind is the standard of a human being. No matter how tall you are, if your mind does not work well, you are just a tall fool.
See the pain.
Have role models, and the role models, they are pragmatic ones. A pragmatic leader like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
We live in a world of contradictions. These contradictions, however, keep the world going. Let me explain what I mean. Ghana is a small but very dynamic, independent African state. We are trying to reconstruct our economy and to build a new, free and equal society. To do this, we must attain control of our own economic and political destinies. Only thus can we create higher living standards for our people and free them from the legacies and hazards of a colonial past and from the encroachments of neo-colonialism.
When you look at the existing infrastructure in this country, about 60% of it was done by Nkrumah in the period of 9 years, from 1957 to 66. And up to now, we've not been able to match what he did.
Our enemies are many, and they stand ready to pounce upon and exploit our every weakness. They prey upon our vanities and flatter us in every kind of way. They tell us that this particular person or that particular country has greater or more favorable potentialities than the other. They do not tell us that we should unite, that we are all as good as we are able to make ourselves once we are free.
I go around the country and I see the works of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and he's been my role model.
The Chinese president summons all our presidents, and they summon them. The letters may be polite, but it's summons. They go to Beijing, tails between their legs.
Mr. Speaker, the cocoa farmers, they have reduced producer price, and Erikoboku cannot be found. They don't care about cocoa farmers, and they are here telling us inflation, macroeconomics is ready.
See the pain.
You have done the same propaganda for 15 months. Today, you have been exposed by electricity charges. Electricity Tariffs Act exposing you that you are not doing nothing in government for the last 15 months. You've been exposed by water tariffs that for the last 15 months you are not doing anything in government. Mr. Speaker, business owners are suffering. They cannot pay electricity tariffs. Mr. Speaker, cocoa farmers are suffering because you are struggling to manage the cocoa sector. Mr. Speaker, this is nothing other than propaganda. Mr. Speaker, your government so far is government by propaganda, or propaganda with propaganda, and full of garbage. Mr. Speaker, thanks for the opportunity.
See the pain.
Education is the equalizer, because it is still true that the mind is the standard of a human being. No matter how tall you are, if your mind does not work well, you are just a tall fool.
See the pain.
You have done the same propaganda for 15 months. Today, you have been exposed by electricity charges. Electricity Tariffs Act exposing you that you are not doing nothing in government for the last 15 months. You've been exposed by water tariffs that for the last 15 months you are not doing anything in government. Mr. Speaker, business owners are suffering. They cannot pay electricity tariffs. Mr. Speaker, cocoa farmers are suffering because you are struggling to manage the cocoa sector. Mr. Speaker, this is nothing other than propaganda. Mr. Speaker, your government so far is government by propaganda or propaganda with propaganda and full of garbage. Mr. Speaker, thanks for the opportunity.
See the pain.
Mr. Speaker, the cocoa farmers, they have reduced producer price and Erikoboku cannot be found. They don't care about cocoa farmers and they are here telling us inflation, macroeconomics, is ready.
See the pain.
Now then they say, I am not serving only country, I'm serving down, and especially the youth of this country.
See the pain.
You have done the same propaganda for 15 months. Today, you have been exposed by electricity charges. Electricity tariffs are exposing you that you are not doing nothing in government for the last 15 months. You've been exposed by water tariffs that for the last 15 months you are not doing anything in government.
Good afternoon. Raised to the power 50,000. Another beautiful afternoon. Today happens to be the 21st day of July 2026. Another beautiful afternoon. Ebrason said yedisi no pein. Jumedie no ebrewo. Ebusuan said o check it with your timer. It's exactly 9 minutes past the hour 2 p.m. Yed free sabre kosise no 9 ebebo and yede eba. Yebi ebedru baby radio so yebeko off, but TV until 4 ebebo and afi. Yedi bibia ebeba ewieye na ene Albert Asumani politicals are as usual. Ebe joining me na afi yedi enkomo yewo a lot of conversations are yepese yeye enra a bit on Chairman Bernard entry boisiakon Chairman Untumi enra brebe to edwa eche se court ashe se onkonko da fiase emfishia eduonu no afi edru baby no na akwa akoba ne se the political party that he belongs to, that is the New Patriotic Party, enra enso press conference ene Ghana fo nyina edi enkomo na ensama odo mo kan ene ade nyina ba bie kosi ye ne se if indeed enipa wamu galamse na ene no yebedi nkomo you see so enra no General Secretary Justin Kodua Frimpong ena olidi ye ono eno kasa ye na yebehwe se yebetimi enya press conference ni bi na afi yetimi edi atoso na yetie ne nsemo a okan ye no ne yebegina so ne yedi enkomo isi mete ho no enya me de da se Chairman Untumi yede no akoto afiase in any way because minim ni amenya ewo ho minim ehon faso a ede bebre me nemom ade baako esese asoman ya gitum eno se asodie eda yeso asodie a eda yeso ene se esese ye making sure se obi ya ade na enya yetimi eka kire no mebe ofufuo ntimi mpese medical no nkwan no na General Secretary Kodua Frimpong ena elidi enra press conference a course so I mean oye empanifo ahodo a na omonso ewo bia it tells you say chairman wontumi asem no aka party empanifo akoma aka obia akoma agenia oni abadaye aka obia akoma enye sei ana obia pese ohunu nemom woni nyina mu no se ade anya yenka se enye nemom yaka se enye na wie no na fe ya prese ye betimi ahuye mobo kakra but se nipa eyamfumso a ne ya organize a press conference telling the whole world say a political prison and ye de no echo na onye boni bia meanwhile omu lead that press conference no they are lawyers senye se bia mu nyina ma be politically exposed and kamre bi betimi aba some of you mu betimi abe judges na say odo judgment eba abonten based on evidence na fe amanfo sha say so mo kan ho asem criticize in a way be say asa wo kra na wunim nia wo ya be unu say politics na ye no politics e shase free da nyane eti yamfa yadwene enye politics but ye de yadwene eye politics no yama yakoma enkoso anya Ghana akoma but emaya anya yadwene say oh yes do makoma eye Ghana de but esese me koka bibia omanfo be hunu sa aseme no me do party no dodo that is not nice. Ma me na wase se wa join yen ewo radio so your man 107.1 and then NAP radio 90.1 eno so mfimfini mantemo sanso so ena Net2 TV GH on Facebook, Net2 TV GH on YouTube. Meaning say wa join yen ewo ho ubetimi edo messages edi afa ho aba reactions no manenfa ho emra and also say ubetimi de aba through WhatsApp. WhatsApp number no 0240550899 0240550899 bomodin fabra sabata we afi ofie etu obeken kan nyina mrepam ye baby phone lines no na afi yama kwan na etiefo ne ahwefo nso abem na ye di nkomo ye frame Anthony Kofi Income Dazi frame Mr Income jumadie no sinu pein na media editorial no eba yemfa aseda ema Kingdom Herbal Center waso ya sino de nupa udo bebre na aba adwaman so sanso so na Hajia special local foods enso so de aduane papa de aba adwaman so mpacho pa aduane padi eno na beboa ama bibia akoyie. Up next Lions mentality sinu pain ye kano senia etie we are on.
Osho said the greatest fear in the world is the opinion of others. And the moment you're unafraid of the crowd, you are no longer a sheep. You become a lion. A great roar arises in your heart, the roar of freedom. Sheep have no freedom. The sheep live with fear and uncertainty every day. A sheep never leads, a lion never follows. A lion is in complete control of his or her life. The lion does not accept scraps and does not get told what to do or where to go. The lion goes about his business fearlessly and with extreme competence. You will never lead a lion to the slaughterhouse. They will lead you. The lion is the king of the jungle. And it's not because the lion is the biggest. It's not because the lion is the fastest. is not because the lion is blessed with any great advantage over other animals. It's the mentality of the lion that makes the lion the king of the jungle. What is the lion mentality? Fearless courage. Bravery is a key trait of the lion. The lion will never surrender. The lion will never lie down and die, not even if surrounded by 10 hyenas. The fight is never over until it's over. Maybe you're not surrounded by hyenas. Maybe you're just buried by bills. Maybe you need to stand up for something you believe in that no one around you agrees with. Do not give up. Do not give in. Be fearless in going after what you really want in your life. Maybe you've been at it for years and nothing has worked yet. Maybe you're tired of hunting your goals and seeing no rewards. Do not give up. You must keep fighting. You have no guarantee of success if you keep going, but you do have possibility. There is a chance. The only guarantee comes with quitting, and that is the guarantee of missing out on the life you really want. Keep fighting for the life you must have. Regardless of the hyenas, no surrender.
All right, welcome back. Ebrason said you did editorial no ebro na afi yetwa so Albert Asumani political za enso so ebe join me na ye di nkomo ewa ha. Na senia na medi kan e kan no se enne nso so no asemo OSP enso so de nkrata akọ America memo se ye betimi e de former finance minister ede ama wo mu na form de na bagana abetoto na no na eno nso so no there's an update ye behwe na afei ye di ho enkomo ofidiem ha hey anya asem keto but ne nyina mu no ye bedi ho enkomo na yetimi akwe ne meda se wa join ye ma o messages no sha ase mra na afei ye ni ho enkomo enna Accra High Court Judge etina dwam na chairman Bernard Entwibo Isiakon chairman ontumi yedi ne ho asem ewieye ene koba ase pe eniama akoso ne evidence a ewo ho no kire se ewo so okodemu mfishia aduono and based on that court no ede ne ruling eba abonten Emma chairman ye kasa sese minim baby a owo de se owo nsawom ana so se baby a owo de I don't really know and I am not even interested. You see se Ghana no betimi ayeyi a ejina me ne mienu eso. We shouldn't sometimes pretend say as ye pese Ghana no eyeyi but eniama ebesi bone nketen ano kwan ama yetimi abuman no ama oman na timi akona nimu no eturu baabi a dafe ye dane no politics na say ya ahwene ema yi a time is coming you will see armed robbers, typical armed robbers joining political parties because onim se okoya mfumso anasa okobọ krono no ne ne kwatu afiase a there will be a certain political party obeba begina ya press conference say nia akwatia no enkoyie eno a New Patriotic Party meaning say chairman ontumi one of the key personalities within the party. Nenso so bone de enim size na ede ben na yegina so chairman untumi ye kasa sese odem uberudi judgment no enra anajo about 12 thereabout ena me sha sese me read judgment no besi na me wie cause 40 pages 40 pages and mitimi ready emu 13 pages. Now you see, assembly nyina ene say Chairman Bernard Enchibo Siako chairman won to me. Concessioner waye mu adwuma. Concession no wan kwaje approval anaso say or the concession no amanipa foforo say je na fe wonso ye mu adwuma. Na court ni nimdie mu otie obia nya abotre etie obia asem. Enti owie ye no eno sha ase say or the emra no eye adwuma. And in fact say won saka judgment ni bi na o ready a ube won say ampa eye adwuma pa na maame no eye adwuma pa na maame no eye na mibusa say die na si ye ne si ye ne say chairman won to me e de ne concession e de akoma obi say je na fa kokoye adwuma na adwuma na oye no according to the PM or court or HRS, Chairman won to me at the concession na manipa no say fire adwuma. Ena ono eje ho eye sika ana dividend or je edi free ho. Ena chairman won to me so court on the lawyers. Eko catch the judge say no kra ne say abrante na mede concession no ede amano no. Me the concession no amano say unreclaimed land no emfa mame. And ye busa ne say what the land ama obi say onya reclamation no o man sika utua ne ka o se dabi. And ye bisa nipa na ye de concession man no say ye tua wo ka ono so se dabi na mom ono so aman ne kakra sa de be obenya sika no de reclaiming land no. Eti enu achi no ena court no so ye ne hwehwemu no hunu se sa nipa na chema wuntumi e de concession no e ma no oye obi a oye licensed miner a oye miner kese pa wo Ghana ha. Eti there's no way say wo de land be ma ne se onko ye onko reclaim land nemom oje land a ono ankasa otu na court si a kire kwaye nhwemu no se nipa na nkasa kra no wadi kan aye mining ewo a lot of places a ono ankasa ne de na oye no kra no when we claim it eti dia ben pa na wo ho anu nti no ye be ka se me ankasa me de mantimi an claim ba wo de meya ma mema misike bia meye eti eno na court san hwemu no say apostle aye anti galamsey your friend is saying anti galamsey you know tax force no echo baby asa concession no ewo no na womko ho no kwa womko na that TV so no akonta mining eno na da ho no eti sa forest nim eno mu gbowura ya na omo ye adwuma na omoko concession no omoko ho no se omoko akohwe se de na ekoso because obunim se emre bi ba ya na sa forest no ya to din se we no eye presidential forest ena no omo ye mu adwuma etu komu anye ye look at enua hodo a ewo ho omo adwiri ni nyina atu agu nti we no eye kwae brentuo ni mu ankasa mfimfin ena wo madidim we no madidim. You see the right term a galamsey for no use no or say a nyina yadidi ho nyina eti eho no omadidim nia etie ena that TV so awo hwe no eti we ni nyina no call na wie yo mo hwe mu ahunu say time anti galamsey tax force no eko ho no omokoko hunu ade bi say obi a ya sheda amount approval from a minister say obetimi aye se adwuma wei ewa ha no eni kwan se utimi edi etuo ensekan embaba endade ene niema aye de pamu nipa. And then also womo call eho no omu say there are repairable excavators 25 we there what judgment nim ena me ne wodi ho enkomo no 25 ena unrepairable ones no so no 4 ene ka ho ena na ewo ayi mu a omode ye adwuma eti omukokwachi enipa bi omuwieye no so omosanya another sika ne bo no 130,000 and then gold bars ahodo ena omukwaji ni nyina ena omode bae na we ni nyina no yenkomra enra ena New Patriotic Party meaning say omode ene chairman untumi womo ekoye press conference with regards to chairman untumi say yahye so nkoda fiase no na madawro mo say monsa kan no anka mon fanto so na yentie JFK say okasa kire wiase nyina ewo chairman Bernard Ntwibo Siako ne enra na semo a judge Ediberi na court ehye se onkoda fiase no eti muma yentie press conference no na afi yentoa enkomo so.
A troubling pattern is emerging in our country, a pattern where the government appears eager to shield its own while relentlessly pursuing perceived political opponents who have done no wrong. Today, the John Mahama-led NDC government may seek to celebrate this conviction as evidence of its commitment to fight against illegal mining. Where there is evidence of galamsey on a large scale engaged and supervised by leading members of John Mahama's government, we reject that narrative entirely. And I repeat, the New Patriotic Party rejects that narrative entirely. They think that the conviction of Chairman Wontumi will be the trophy to appease the Ghanaian people for their failures. This is no trophy. The Ghanaian people cannot fail to notice that while the political opponents who have done no wrong are being aggressively persecuted, questions remain unanswered regarding individuals associated with his party and government who have themselves been publicly linked to illegal mining activities. Indeed, the president himself has acknowledged that persons in his administration are involved in galamsey. What concrete action has followed those admissions? Who are those members of the president's party that are engaged in galamsey of which the president knows of? What has become of the petition submitted to Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO, seeking an investigation into allegations concerning Mr. Joseph Yamin, the NDC national organizer, and Abanga Yakubu, vice chairman of the NDC? They are asking these questions. Mr. President, what has become of those investigations? What has happened to Honorable Mohammed Yakubu, NDC MP for Ahafo South, Ahafo South East, and his DC who was sacked from a chief's palace after they alleged that he was heavily involved in galamsey in their traditional area? What happened to the NDC MP for Aworin, Honorable Oscar Ofori Labi, who was accused by the chiefs and the people of Aworin, as well as Ghana's coalition against galamsey, for engaging in galamsey? Why has the nation not witnessed the same level of urgency and determination in those matters? Justice cannot be selective.
That was the General Secretary for the New Patriotic Party, in the person of Justin Kodria Frimpong, Esquire. Oye lawyer ninti onimumra pa na ono enendra okasa eno. General, awie me pese me ka bibi ekrew. Say one of your own, Honorable Agyapong Kroma aka say me say in politics, ye won kofo a ye use wo na se ye ka ne sa na afa ehwe benkum hwe nifa na wanhu obi aso ogina ho a ka hu se eye wo na ye use general nyameka ne se mema ho kwa ma obi a use. The fact that Oye, General Secretary of the party, no, and this very press conference, no, Nanka Ube Timi, a Jayamani Pafufro Amanaye. Political party, no, a legal team. And legal team, no, ye won't confer or modano. Eti, we a lawyer, what a massy, wouldn't baby, I can't some dear Fabi. But I was suspecting, say, anka ube jai ama womo nanka lawyer Gary Nimako nanka wabejinem no aka ube timi agina na chi ama naka that's okay but se woma wo kwan ma ye yusu wankasa general na semo a oka ne se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama e dia de bi e ba Ghana ha e bi nsida na ade na wode e ba no aya ne se o de shega o ya ma Ghana fo ape ono ene ne party no asem edia no ka o say NDC aban His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene nipa hudo bia omaka oma sheda de chairman wuntumi ede na kwa akotum se de beya ebema Ghana fo ene age se NDC fo ayade na first question ami bisa General Secretary ni say General so say judge the ruling about bontin enya judge no independently and the ruling no about bontin but opesa ka say eye mampani a wote akonwa so na o influence judgment about enra no. That's exactly what you want to tell us. So it means that time na MPP for motia bemo no judges are no mu ye adwuma e wo Ghana ha no. General Secretary, are you trying to tell us say now His Excellency Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo influence on judgment on cases ana? Is that what you are trying to tell us? Share etu awyanko mu a etu aduam medical cartel say chairman wontumi enye obi ade look what time kodura no ayi na America. This is a man said your tie bia no wo bia nwuma amankofo enya biye eno ne ade a eya na eyeme eti enno ayesi bibi de amicus friend of a court okoye okopredis se anko besre se yebema kwan na fa chairman Elchibo Esiako se mpo yede ne betum mpo anka bekoso yebete so because we bia enwuma ebi okodam cha weba na sa enwuma na sei na afei ama enipa omoye adwuma wo msoso no asa be ye burden e wo Ghana so. That was the conversation. But so we a whole political party because Chairman to me one of your own. Obian Simu Kwansamba press conference, but I was never expecting the General Secretary of the party. So be jinabe kasa asem no. Then Oye no sabu bon kofo bidin. A obo Orua Joseph Yamin edi ka ho se Joseph Yamin eye nkofo a wo monsoso no wo mampani we abem no ya bo mudi so monsoso no they are also involved in galamsey. Look hwe o man we na ya tim no se monya madwene sam be man no akonanimu a yen we will force you people amma mo man na akonanimu. Yes, some of us will force you people ema man no akonanim yentimi ntina mamu a wodo unya ko join mainstream politics a na chese usika eba obi nim ba bia sika ne free but eno achi no yen saka tumi a ye de tumi ye bibia ye pe bia aya ne se oh we ni kra de omo ya miame nkofo eti bibia ntimi nsi the same akonta mining yenya mampani Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ema no be ka kire Ghana fo nyina se akonta mining no has never involved in galamsey omunye bibia eye illegal but se omunye bibia eye illegal dia na asie enrade na asi se wo ye wadwene se wo do nsa benkum ebe kire so me papa ne fie ni obi mfa ne nsa benkum enkire na agya fie kwan ba se wo do nsa benkum be kire wa agya fie kwan a esunsunsanso ewo ho bibia ye bia no esunsunsanso ewo ho se yenya tumi a ema yen su tumi in a way say ye the tumi no eye ne ayepe enti Joseph Yami aban we ba ba mu dabai na Joseph Yami sha se oye galamsey na se munim se oye galamsey esa bo another MP enso din se ono nso ye involved in galamsey and indeed o can say there are a lot of people omu nyina no ewo aban we mu a omo nso so no they are involved in galamsey timibusa se galamsey an shase enra eti se na munim mufra aban mu ncheyo munim se sankofo we nyina no no omu nyina ye galamsey a edie be na simu kwansa wo betimi aye ne esesemo ye and indeed so bi koye illegal mining without approval from the minister na se enye bone a you see before 2019 na se okoye saade na nka ne chairman wontumi eye punishment a obenya ananse the maximum prison no eye jail term no eye say na nke be 3 years maximum na be 3 years minimum na 2 years until 2019 and Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo your former the former president of Ghana and in penny fraud on your mubu man trans who say sadie we yama yani ambrea ebe say ye mine galamsey etu ye mine so sa galamsey atwashe Ghana so galamsey edi Ghana eye ne aope and galamsey ama Ghana e won twetwede enti already no hunu say ene se sa na tie de a ma ye increase jail time no said de be ya amanfo inform hu nhiem eti chema wontumi jail time ya okwe His Excellency Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo penso an ye de beto ho on say achimwamu nipa baako ye nyina ye te Ghana ha ye read report upon report and ye nim eniama e free baby ebaye enipa maako beye enan bi a mo nyina ye financiers of NDC eniama a mo ye moban ensa beso mumu mo na mo ka kire en se NDC for won kofo bi shomumu a omo di double salary etia Ghana mra eye bone mo ba ye na esesa mo twi omaso no mo de mo nsa be fefa o machi good to see you and as one ye de akire mo ono na akire mo se o peso ye nia Ghana fo epe ye de akire mo a afo sanso te ho kekansa mana kwa akoye se mampani na wote akonwa so no ono na influence judgment no so na che se MPP betena akonwa so no judgment bia ebaye bia no na ye Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ene moa MPP as political party no moa na mu influence it is a unanimous decision judges are de ba FC are de ba no se na ye no kre according to General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party. She me. Sawoya aban His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. She won so nko fo no ebi wo mu a omudi bone a mesra obo modern se obema mra ne omadi. Memmetna konwa so nya wadwene se se woni MPP fo na anya dabi. Enya woni MPP fo na anya. Memom eye Ghana na ma utumi etisa wo ye bibia Ghana ne benya so mfaso memmetena ha na wo so medane clearing agent nkofo ye bibia no akle wo mo omo ye bibia no ma clear wo mo wo betimi akle wo but a time will come ne ato chama wontumi no most of eye nkofo a wo ka ban we hu no omo so bekobi because ye nyina ye te Ghana ha ena mo ankasa mo former organizer ababeka kyerɛ Ghana fo nyina Akamba Joshua Akamba aka kyerɛ Ghana fo nyina say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, you are sleeping. What da into tiwani? Because siyeka akronfo mu premier akrono mu premiership a eye wa ban yi mu mpanifo wa ban yi mu nkofo na ebo sa akrono no na wo de yehwe wo ba e wo begai ebinom emomko mi wa sa nkofo enso no won kasa wutibu aka kyerɛ o se nkofo we no wo mo ye bone. But because of abandoned in some form of chiranti, also by ano, what the any woman, it will pia woman do amoko. Memom say 2 obi wa hadia. Mubayama running in a didia, say a 2 obi, our monso sumo party ni moi. Pesa obema embrano and in a di. Shanko for your money kitty omujinawi. Sanko for way leaders, China for your leaders. As summon all the African leaders. Almost some nyina de omko China de omko Beijing. China empuntu omatu nyina no raw materials de developing no nyina fi Africa ha. We have bad leaders. We have wicked leaders. Because eniama de developing nyina no efri ha. Why na betimi afri akọ China? Ghana ni be na betimi afri akọ China. Ekodin some for China for edi wa ha. So mo ba betu galamsey na unim omo bom de omaduane omo ba omo de omunduro nyina edeba no ma betena no mu din semhunu eti se ye yankasa nipa o ye ekrom ni se motimi aye ni say dia enkofo ye de chamfan esisi we make sure you deal with them and yes sir a time is coming now ye be sha se be bu bonkofo bi din ya kira mo galamse omo ye mama ye tu galamse na se me pese etu ase wodi Ghana 1 cedi ya ma to me a all the incentives e wo ho nyina no me pa cha fe no age no asa. And you can also do legal deals ebema wa ye enye de bia na unya tumi wo mamu a esese wodi tumi ye niama enye etoda fa tumi ya de a eye no man no emo abaso ya man no enenne yetitare ensuani sese yetew ensuani ye kutusi kofantima mu asi kutusi yetare ensuani ohum yedo ahum yedo yetare ensuani o ma me na me ho na memra Albert Asumani political za be join me na yedi nkomo se no pein ye kano sania etie we are on to do.
Education is the equalizer because it is still true that the mind is the standard of a human being. No matter how tall you are, if your mind does not work well, you are just a tall fool.
See the pain.
Have role models, and the role models, they are pragmatic ones. A pragmatic leader like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
We live in a world of contradictions. These contradictions, however, keep the world going. Let me explain what I mean. Ghana is a small but very dynamic, independent African state. We are trying to reconstruct our economy and to build a new, free and equal society. To do this, we must attain control of our own economic and political destinies. Only thus can we create higher living standards for our people and free them from the legacies and hazards of a colonial past and from the encroachments of neo-colonialism.
When you look at the existing infrastructure in this country, about 60% of it was done by Nkrumah in the period of 9 years, from 1957 to 66. And up to now, we've not been able to match what he did.
Our enemies are many, and they stand ready to pounce upon and exploit our every weakness. They prey upon our vanities and flatter us in every kind of way. They tell us that this particular person or that particular country has greater or more favorable potentialities than the other. They do not tell us that we should unite, that we are all as good as we are able to make ourselves once we are free.
I go around the country and I see the works of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and he's been my role model.
The Chinese president summons all our presidents, and they summon them. The letters may be polite, but it's summons. They go to Beijing, tails between their legs.
Mr. Speaker, the cocoa farmers, they have reduced producer price, and Erikopoku cannot be found. They don't care about cocoa farmers, and they are here telling us inflation, macroeconomics is ready.
See the pain.
You have done the same propaganda for 15 months. Today, you have been exposed by electricity charges. Electricity Tariffs Act exposing you that you are not doing nothing in government for the last 15 months. You've been exposed by water tariffs that for the last 15 months you are not doing anything in government. Mr. Speaker, business owners are suffering. They cannot pay electricity tariffs. Mr. Speaker, cocoa farmers are suffering because you are struggling to manage the cocoa sector. Mr. Speaker, this is nothing other than propaganda. Mr. Speaker, your government so far is government by propaganda or propaganda with propaganda and full of garbage. Mr. Speaker, thanks for the opportunity.
See the pain.
Education is the equalizer, because it is still true that the mind is the standard of a human being. No matter how tall you are, if your mind does not work well, you are just a tall fool.
See the pain.
You have done the same propaganda for 15 months. Today, you have been exposed by electricity charges. Electricity Tariffs Act exposing you that you are not doing nothing in government for the last 15 months.
Welcome back. Ebrason Albert Asumani political za atenase ya yebabedi enkomo. Ya chichiri man ya chichiri nipa. Me ye bone ne de me bekọ a onso so ye bone a ye mfa wonko. Eno be me ya hwe hu so yi. Emre ye ndi nkaso. Memfa tumi embo ho asafo yin se because wo tumi nti wo de Ghana fo nyina ni enim betwitwi form aye ne a wo pe. Emre bi beso a Ghana fo ebeserew. Ma menkanfo Kingdom Herbal Center enfema Kingdom Herbal Center eye adwumaku a ye de nduro na aba adwama so. Afei Hajia Special Foods enso so edi nuane pa edi aba adwama so. Pebidi na beboa Albert as many political za aye krado openi boko de
Misanku mboko na so e
Nyankopon adom ne mpaibo me nso so me ho ye pa
ye de nyame ase
na sɛdeɛ tie bia yɛbɛkɔ anim
bibia be fine
sɛ China yɛ man we menyin ni sɛ ayɛ den ama na duru baabi a World Bank ɛbɛgyegye aduane sɛ yɛde kɔma Ghana for sɛ Ghana for ndi because ɛkɔm de wo mo menyin ni sɛ ayɛ den saa na China at 2005 na World Bank ejiji nnuane jiji sika de kokoboa wo so matimi develop aduru baabi omo wone de a yenso ye ma ya dwene na nyame abama ya bia no boma China fo no se ye hyase ne ye ma ye ni ba ye ho so a yenso ye betimi ayeye opani
Misenko
yes sir
wonim se da udi kan no o mind die se one make conscious effort say wo pese wo ye ma o man ye na ye ne potogum hwegum se de ye hu no for the last 34 years o Ghana had there not just a development no ya to apia ne sa it say ye very conscious na ye ma ye hu say aman hodo na o ma develop no they didn't develop through try and error so ye nyanhwe ebe no but you make conscious effort say bibi e wo ho a oman no epese ye de ye na omanfo nyina ehu sa ni suade hu no na obia ehu ne chefe wo mu ne de se oye na yenye no diligently enkonko ba say ye no political lines their favor ubi anase we na mum ye adia ye build a nation intino ubia ehu babi ogina ene de ese wo ye ene se de obeya mana ye esa misenku mi ogidie se beye but yen part of the world no yen se me drilling it down to West Africa and for that matter Ghana areho to the extent say Mr. Nkum ase obia emfa hwehu even timamufo no kra na yen na ya to abade ama politicians no ye to abawi a na ye dwen se responsibility no a ende enti ye ja politicians no ene ye ti we Mr. Nkum John Dramani Mahama nim say obefi office 6 January 2029 the obeka bi amfa no minister bi a appoint no say president anko so da ye anhu won da yem say wo tata no a obetena ho sa aguzi say or the say 4 years in be so unless you go into the bad books of the president now you president doesn't dismiss people based on their performance and I say he doesn't even appoint people based on their competence nemo mu a woni ni good books no o mana ban mu. So it has nothing to do with even performance of the person. Nekoba ne san so na Ghana na ye ho kire because as is see no especially Ghana there akwa political lines and the adwuma. It is MPP ba power. MPP for nko an di position. Omodi position so a enye se odi mpo for Ghana eyiye yo. Odi se me kra office ya mwe edie na menya film no fa asefo me nuanom me maame ma me papa ma edie na metimi ayede amomo eno a ne ade amanyofo ndodo na adwen enti wo a wo hu bibi se ese se ye we ni ye ni ye no wo kwa na ne panu se wo twintwan na nam enti in any way whether fair or foul means or they be clear afi na kwan mu no atimi ayede opeso ye no obe clear afi ho si eba na shade a na ye de ye ho to say e bedru ma bi ni aba ya be se China de a ye be bre because vision no shallow unhu vision a ye leaders no ekuta any gbo bi on person o mo ko na even are driving members no and as citizens to follow them omo ne nam hoyi Mr. Nkum ana no amomo ye ni say ye ni say enra nanu metise na minua kabila bizo ndc ba abam de no ma ya so leap sika na o ma increase no from 350 pesos to 5 cedis I mean, like, look at the thinking.
And so I'm say PWD and so there and so no. Oma increase no.
Zengu, sad no. Any idiot can do it. What do I say?
No crime.
And yeah, tax. Yeah, tax. And yeah, and Ghana corporate institution be or have responsibility. And then the taxes will here. Whether MPP or NDC in government, they will pay.
That's it.
The tax will go into the consolidated fund. And to send them is income. Offer focus so many president. Sanya man focus no be institute or that. The member focus are unique in say or buy no. A deal for fraud and or the improve the lives and the economy of the country. And only men who say aban biaba or juma. Quite apart from that, what is the difference between an akufo-addo government and the Jomama government, the President Akufo government, the Atamis government, and the Jomama one, and the Jerry John Rawlings? And the tax.
And one.
The very buy extraordinary and say, young political witch hunting. Now they all a party my born and they ain't keeping the one born, say one year born, the young cotton. Young fan cotton. Because on going into and Rasame see a chamaun to me a cotton. Within last week na many sabi din come on or far video be picture be me. See a jelly obi for 10 years or could we have mobile phone.
Mobile phone?
Yes. 10 years. Say uncle them or we have mobile phone. Say ni pana de oni mame, oni papa. And to be seen ne Obian can't want Obian may a press conference.
And I say we are mobile phone there where we are what book so them.
Yes, me cancer. I don't condone wrongdoing. But bisa who say and I sorry. And they say NDC General Secretary, and MPP General Secretary, and NDC National Chairman, and now NDC big wig be and I say a big fish be and now what this aboneno and they got 10 years. And Kakrum have been smart me. Because people are going around looking for political insurance. There are some people in this country attending who omo refugee omo war. And no one say omo politicians. No dome NDC and MPP.
Say no dey can Chema want to so MPP ni by Nakotum.
Nakotum because na the party wo ho anke mfa ntum. Eye clear.
Oh, wabra emra ye adwuma no.
Yenkum. Me say na the party. Na say asemi aye di. Yen ka say bone no odi no 20 uni born in years year ye kan wasa. Enye 2025 o. What I say? Ade na ye gina so Chema ntumi call court no. A happen under the previous administration. The same way na under NDC. Uni minu mi enu nyina nim say omo vice chairman na friend Abanga. And omo national organizer friend Yami. Yesi omo ye galamsey.
Yeah.
Ama president kra aka say ne party fo ni bi ye galamsey. Ama Abanga Yoko say CID say one of the state security apparatus afre wo mo for investigation and interrogation. Say we go see say.
Ani atam no.
Enu nti say obi ti hare say anya careful. We will have hardened criminals. Omo beba be write political parties no. Adi bone na omo de party no aye omo insurance. Say odi bone na ye be che na yen ka so ye NDC. Na NDC fo nyina ansori nyina odi bone ye betina yen ka so ye MPP ni na MPP fo nyina ansori nyina enti ebedu baabi no ade a ese serve as deterrent no enkofo hu say a political punishment. That is why you had me ankasa me nua Kobia enra branding Chema Wontumi as a political prisoner.
Eno kra no efri minority leader ano no catch them say political prisoner.
Yes. Mr. Nkum akoyo ko wi aboba fun yi me sure say 2024 to aba. So to my NDC so to my MPP menim. But say the parade ko tum dia onye obi ba. Onye obi maame, onye obi papa.
O come na say.
Me come na go say. Ye politicians na Ghana ha no. Most of them they hide behind their political party. Into ko touching this year. You say Ada na wako touch NDC ni ada wako touch MPP. But embrana ye dibuo man. Ye ni MPP formula ye ni NDC formula. Say ye uko break ya na me no okay.
Yeah.
Minerals and Mining Act. I in 2016. Yaya amendment in 2019. South Act no. Nanka this bonia yesi chema wuntumi adi ya. Anka wakomu fie me na boro so a 5 years. Even minimum ne de in 13 point ga judge be ka 2 months next ambra. Enti sa judge o so a chema wuntumi asem so. Enam say ya amendment in 2019. Near the call minimum of 15 years and maximum of 25 years. Say judge no poka so that chema wuntumi Anka he's going for a minimum of 15 years. 2019 year before angasa na me laws.
Yeah.
Omo ye law ne some dey. Omo the chiwobi. Yet Tikrom ha na president who put the presidency on the line. Say obe fight Galam say he doesn't care whether obe lose 20 election or not.
Anya no ntiti no I mean emra no oyiremu. Wa yiremra no. E kire say ampa not in the presidency no ato line ampa.
The law is as useless as anything if it is enacted and not implemented. What I say? Enti say ye de mra no yiremu bare. E man ye ti say konkoma fu agyan. Na se ye mfa nya adwuma mra no ye useless. What I say?
Yeah.
Nana akufo-addo yere mra yi mu a. What say oche abamu abakumpo a so de soso. Akotubari.
Oh, galamsey for.
Oh.
Odi bebre ko jina nsem di bia.
Oh,
galamsey for. Ade ana na do ye o.
Omode task force and the persecute you omo a na omokoko. Egodu ba bi no. Guy your multimedia one friend say Erastus say.
Yeah.
E dey na anti envy omo nchen. Na afei soldier for ni police for ni mpanimfo a na omoko nwura mko tata galamsey for nkra. Na afei e ha koyo omo da wo maka ho mzu ye galamsey ni. Tonko nwura mo ma.
Soje ni police ni wa yi na tade ebo.
Boko no o shasasi tokuru. Boko no shasasi tokuru. O to galamsey. What you say? Ya nhu be bia e course. The galamsey fight na akufo-addo sha ase no. Mi timi hu so anya aboafo senso omo na mo advice ni say Jack we ya de ni sa de e ho ba kire e nti
Asa be ma be ye bi o ameye ni nyina nti o ye duru ba bi eno ne nam so a che ma wontumi ko
enti ma obi am brand no as political,
but it doesn't also mean say ade ne ye hwani ehunu say da bi we de political ejan bi ni ya fa ye de be wo ye a eni kwanse ye kasa
me say nkum me say enti yam fa ne say emra ya ye di chema wontumi asemi senke koba ye ne koya brantie bi a oti samara boy ana oti takwa ana saade na chema wontumi aye na yi chema wontumi si nchen ne yafa sa brantie ni nyina chema wontumi shoes se sa sobu e de bo chema wontumi on e de bo ana nke ne court a jail in 20 years anke beti de ekoso okuru anke beti anka nra no anka JFK ba be press conference.
As a general secretary of a political party there, as someone say, a bo party no mutokru, as a so kasa.
Emrana yedidi asem, any asem. MPP was not a party to the suit. It's a man who drew me pass Justin could be our lawyer. And now can say, Oma akatre legal team say, Omunkoya appeal. MPP was not a party to the case. Case lady, you know. Na MPP nya party. MPP in council no. But then I'm say lawyers enquire appeal.
I say be at chema wontumi lawyers no e no mo ne omo kan sa say.
Lawyers ma chema wontumi anka time appeal ku bi ko ja chema wontumi osubrani a no so wonye hu biem no. Ke so mo fa lawyer ma. Ba
se nansen okoye enre ya okoye no onye lawyer for ne koye. Eti e bia the same legal team no.
I don't know chema wontumi personal lawyers.
Eti the same lawyers no ana or classify omo as yani legal team na kasa so me one see the pain say LP I agree to Sasem now.
Kobia was not talking for Chemawun to me. He was talking for MPP in his capacity as the general secretary. Assembly the court na be before nka though Chemawun to me as a person MPP ni but na MPP before case. And the general secretary ye the assembly from ene ye behwe say obia kodi assembly court no odi for ye dey go prisoner. Ye misa say nipa ye MPP ni ana ye misa the MPP for ye dey amasa nipa. Obama oya amna ko say we ye full soldier we ni adwen we full soldier we ni maame we ni papa we full soldier obia nka wasam ma wo unless we ye penny or party no enti say nipa no koye bone kra na esese party no so be di nachi. A political party ye dey echichire man and making sure say omanya fa ne ntoma pefra Mr. Nkum ebe den na fe party no ye dey Ghana mra ebe di asem awie na fe you see some ye ne sa they will force us to also go back and look at cases na we call them say ato forcing ne japanom ene sorry Collins down that no
agambri nom omnyina besen ko
na eno no na eye political cases ana wumi ye twa de sa enti na ye prese ato forcing ye fa ne ko na ye omno se chira so me ye ne sa they leave us to speculate a lot of things.
So one kasa omo no mo ye ne sa.
Enti ya ne say anya omo dia then adenti na ba be ka say Chemawun to me a political prisoner. What you say? Me I am not happy say any Chemawun to me akotum. But Ghana mrano mummy respecting over our party's interest. So that ochina bi no said the Agyapong ko bi an kan to no en call for them. President John Dramani Mahama thankfully on one kasa be can say onko tetem bia he will respect the constitution.
Obia said bia na ndru honti
there be
omoko seeking for interpretation. Eti ebia eba na clear say ebe favor no nko ade a ebia na adwen betima asesa
sempo ye koye ne say onko for 20 years pa 20 years beba.
Okay.
And all that I'm trying to arrive at and say President Mahama on power forever. Power mesisa. And it's a power sisa. Ni who so obi so ye galamsi a oye ndisi ni. Ye ko jani say ye ko ni ko tumu a beka say oye ndisi ni tie na tum tie nya na ma nko anaye punish. Mumi anhwe ni ye. So that yen dilute our judicial system with political colors. Se President Mahama ni abamu ne na se ochina eye papa mo na ye president no do obi court na se nipa na NDC ni a enkofo meka so ye NDC ni na court na abra na Chemawun to me ni sa na ma na ekoso. Did any party person confronted the chairman say chairman ade a wo ye tia Ghana bra ana enema ekoso ye betimi aha odachi
eti won se wo hwe witnesses omoba court ho na ye wo former lands and natural resources minister.
Yeah,
deputy afi yesan wo former regional minister a wono nso so no sankofo ni nyina ebae na utie sankofo we nyina nsem omode ebae a ne nyina kafua an ye de Chemawun tumi akogina baabi a oginan sankofo we nyina ebae no ma hunu wo baabi aso be ka se bia ye ma na approve so mfa nkoye adwuma
ade no ne se yesi wo de wo land ama obi wo concession ama obi se according to Chemawun to me ne lawyers ni nsomo makamamate I'm quoting Council Jan because I know on na metie say ode ne concession ma obi se onkoye land reclamation
nondua coconut
ne ma wo so but nipa no so ode man wantwia ne ka enti nipa no kokoye mine wo say process na beba no the reclamation ana judge no edudu si sade ne say no any ode man so onkoye mine without authorization
cause wo de adwuma ma obi a o ma wo ne di nachi
Bible kra say adwumani
fatana ketua na so pade ni so amisa ketua na mekotua nka ba force
enti se wo de adwumaden ama obi na nipa no wa ma niska na e wa se nipa no
na adwumaden na nipa no so opemasem tu obeya amame a Emra be na hyem se chenchira me go to yes.
Emra no na enra court no use ye.
Okay.
What you say? Enti yinyira no hwe se enema we koso. Eni nsem ana some time ago honorable Agyapong twe part na adwen asi so say enema we ni bi ho e koso amom yi nyai.
Yes.
Enra case ya yebo din wo court ye friend akonta mine. Yenya his excellency na adodanko akufo-addo e ma ne begina apaso simpie ni apaso be kan say akonta mining is not engaged in any illegal mining. The president can say asem we are. Would I CID boss? Would I Yoko boss? Would I DNU? To me enko can say akonta mining e ho bon illegal mining. Because the commander in chief akasa openisu edware wi a na nsu asa. Etu ya na na abokani.
Ntimi nka.
But ye no sa ayi obi na kan asem say enkrofo bi aba se yesi jaisu na beje nwa. Ndi abofra ne di nsem hu kra yesi o jaisu na beje nware. Enti ne un say ekoba ye na ba bia ba bisim. And you clearly see say enema bi cause in the past na party for na nkasa entumi nka me de sankra we family Justin ko bi afin pon so aka kire ne say ma onyeje enema bibire so ema ne ho
General Secretary for the party.
Yes. Oya lawyer.
Ondoje.
Oya lawyer. And onim nia esese oye.
Sa no ye no.
Se lawyer ni ye kodi asem na se wonte ase a. Enya press conference na de ye.
So sa time omo ye kra na judgment na se na ba abonten.
Na ba na ruling na ba.
And now, yes, not judgment number, but I'm talking about a judgment. Copy na
because rule in the buy and I'm say 2 o'clock at 3 o'clock I'm quite press conference.
Yeah.
Mama yen dealing with Ghanaians in totality as Ghanaians.
Okay.
Obi who consent say me more. Yen sympathize with a person as a Ghanaian. Nipa bia want a right. We enra a high court ruling na.
Yeah.
You were appeals court.
Yeah.
A judge for me and sa and a better case. Okona sanye yira person Supreme Court. A judge for enum ni we per reviewer and song. Enti a wrong way to go. Mummy you see the judicial or the legal means near far addresses our issue way. Na ye tu ajawafu. Na okra so na mkona ni etu no fo say memphis nso nchichi nkra rough on fa wa de amenche no so that Ghana for so be responsible misenkum galamsey obi ade adanse say adi edem e wo kroma obi ade adanse say obi en ho be proud say even though oye galamsey ampo anase obi otu galamsey no na ni nye say obesi krom no obi be frɛ no akache zo otu galamsey na ni nye
asa galamsey sunya MPP fo nkwa na ye ndisi fo nso ye ye chi omu nyina
ye di ka establish that fact nda nti aka say President Mahama so benya sa political will no
akukuduro no
na abanga ne ya mia state institutions abo mu din akasa mpo na ka ebeti no na nkom so 15 years
sani a chema wontumi court no chema wontumi kwasansu anu mpom se fansu ni si wona bra court enso sankofo ya yebomudi wante se omo deputy general secretary who is also in charge of operations at Jubilee House e chance e media to e kan se sankofo no monye protecting them operutu Ghana for adwen se BBNC and I'm pounds one say Bibian course.
And no nti na me can say bone koswa ana bibia koswa enye no moma yenyi ehun film as politicians and political parties na yem fa Ghana mra no nya adwuma no say nipa wo yakwatia Ghana mra asotwe bi ohon yem fa man e basa the politicians cannot hide behind crime no mo fa mo nya say politicians iti ye be fa ye ho adi.
All right, Albert Asumani political za and amene no edi enkomo abusua Siripe dwumadie ane wasogu so a utie osan TV ho a ohwe afi yesan so ewo YouTube net2 TV GH net2 TV GH sanso na Facebook nso so yewo ho afi oko Oman FM so a utie yen ewo ho Nap Radio enso so utie yen ewo ho now Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong eka asem ewo time a ode nani ekire UPSA na ode youth conference eba so one mmabunu Asia edi nkomo oka bibi about how we should be deliberate in changing the lives or the destiny of the Ghanaian youth ma yentie na sem no afi yenyina so ni nkomo.
We are polarizing the country, and it's about time that we speak and criticize ourselves and make sure we change the destiny of the youth of this country. I live for you to live for your brother too. That's the only way we can change the destiny. We are polarizing the country, and it's about time that we speak and criticize ourselves and make sure we change the destiny of the youth of this country. I live for you to live for your brother too. That's the only way we can change the destiny of this country.
We Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong Albert Asumani Openi utie na semo a okaye na ene ye niam ye ehia pepepe.
Mr. Gunzer enra na metiana meka cho say Honorable Ken say okotia sorry a before ever pa. And yes, and you see Honorable Ken why is so consistent? Ebia ocha na say Thursday morning interview no ne ampo for ye. Na 2007 7 no oka. Na hwe say wa twene ho afi ho ana. He has been so consistent about your new money development, and especially the youth.
The youths.
Into the European name, ya say, Honorable Kanangasa party and Crophobia share youth ni biachi. Na almost bu Honorable Ken in India. Sebi Honorable Ken. If you are not Pakusi and Yumri, and you are near him and obedi. You Honorable Ken did the end of your pay. A bright to tonic body to tonomness anima. I don't think he will even spend 100 cedis on those things. Say on old dear. And looking at the achievement, say enya dear biane the onube dear and kobe obekoso at it in waha haisa. Name for the collective good of Ghana. And not that there be our can't say Samayano okay. And someone Honorable Kenika every day Nina is geared towards say Ghana be developing. Ghana be a Maya a bit to me ama ni youth in future. Ama youth into or say I live for you. That means na braba all born in the end ni bibia no yadia or best word in a crab for a crowd my youth. Aka obuafo and will be your betty on a book in Japan. Na watimi asori edi nachi na oni no mienu nyina atumi aboa na Ghana for yetimi asake ye one of the or the same proposals are Honorable Ken de bioka na no de pie how e be psyche Ghanaians
and utie oya or say political polarization occurs when divide into mutually antagonistic ideological or social camps. It is largely driven by widening social economic inequality, the echo chambers of social media algorithms, and political campaigns that frame opposition as existential threat rather than democratic competition.
Intimizankum. Hwe ya political terrain. Se ya ma yeni ama ye ho so. Na ye deep politics achimu. Yantumi ahwe yen kasa yen krofo eno me politics anim. Antu omofo. Na ya ma hu se sebi yen so adwen da yetirim. Na behwe sebi opani a sebi ni ba bi nyina afumi. Na ye all supporting wrongdoing in the country. All in the name say or supporting political A or political party B. It is now what you now be say ye da chi wo he. Oh, it is so frustrating. Say, Mr. Goes at the money because I dare see you to be sorry tia. Now obi a dear chile because of political colorization. Say media me MPP ni help people near Bonia. Men can the chisa. Meanwhile, crime is not you against me. It is you against the state. And to obey or supporting obey our committing crime or no. You are an enemy to the state. Because you don't know Adakamwa. Your body, you say questioning saying versus the Republic. And I say Celestina versus the Republic. What you say? Enti eyadia wonya mfantia wunia keke na mo ye bitia o man no. Enti so obi di o man ne boni na se wo ta achirem man the time sapa na won so support say ye ni o man ne boni. For that matter you are enemy to the state. Eba sa Ghana mbegunu na sese ma ye ni bia because we mama ye dada o Mizengum enti me dey emi ya o etwa me nsunu mu pa to the point say sometimes na my frustrated say hey Ghana ebeye yie ni because eniama you know clearly say adie we ye krom ye nuara mo omo Nigeria kra no omo soso a na nka mpese ye me nka fa mu Nigeria fo anintia ba bese me chere say ukọ baabi aben ye nchen ya people are doing the right things and ye ma koso ye di mom intimesi de na kwa me nkroma Ghana ye ntimi fa ye eniama ma ne ye na ya be politicize bibia na ene Ghana ha bisenkum obosofo we di yes MPP obosofo we di yes NDC ohini we bo di yes we NDC ohini we di yes we MPP and system now is so polarized that just say eya humete si anya careful na ya ntumi am find equilibrium ahu say ha utrawe ya ebone utrawe ya papa ye because we the politicians netia adi yankasa ehunwa Albert Asumani political za eno na ma menkanfo Kingdom Herbal Center farmer say ye Kingdom Tremendous Capsule say ma eno ye medro mapa uye oba uhie bi isan say ebeboa eniama ewom ebeboa wede no eniama ewom ebeboa mafichiriko echi yade ene ade nyina no atu afiri afei yesan so ewo Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules bema onim ni agency eye wo nipadua nimu a anka wote anything ginseng wo demirika bekwa akope bi eno na beboa wo asiesie wo ma bema nso agina yie afei yewo Kingdom Garlic Bitters ene ne capsules garlic eye ma nipadua no na eno nso so ye aduru a wonya bia etu yade a aye kwankro ewo nipadua nimu etu ase efiri ho afei esaba ho ban shronko ama wo gina brane na yehunu sampa na nsen waye frankasa abusua ba bia to aduro bia no kwa obenya bi na mom open dodo atu aton a yewo draglin okanshi eho na Kingdom Herbal Center ewo afi freni ni nkomo ewo 0275 804 064 0275 804 064 na fe one Kingdom Herbal eni nkomo Hadia special local foods enso my aduane amyedi na aside enuane a ye ne namfofo ye ne enuanom ye ne adofo ebekọ ho akọ akodie no Hadia se eye na ebafie
party ene eba so abedintoɔ ene eba dwumadie bi a wudi a ɛde hyiemu ɛbɛba ya nipa bebu nkam afa so sɛ oyɛ asɔre ana adwumakuo bɔmɔden sɛ wobɛto nsa afrɛ Hajia special local foods na ya ye aduane ɛde ama wo pɛ yɛ kyerɛ kwan ɛwɔ hacho yɛbɛn transition sanso ne yɛwɔ bɔhyɛ DVR dan kɛseɛ ne nkyɛn so yɛwɔ another branch ɛwɔ hɔ afei wobɛtumi afrɛ no abuku yɛn ahead of time your numbers no 0246 359 921 0246 359 921 na oni eni nkomo anani ena ebeto dwa se OSP anase Ghana special office of the special prosecutor ese opese owura Kenneth Oforiata a oye former finance minister ewo Ghana ha no omkotwe ne free America memude ne ba Ghana na afei ombebusa ne nsem ba ako ana mienu bi ewo akomapam na eno no wo mo de won krata ko US na ne free mu a eno nso so aba ne o say a US immigration judge has ruled that Ghana's Office of the Special Prosecutor, OSP, failed to produce a shred of persuasive evidence that former Finance Minister Kenneth Ofori-Atta committed any crime. This is despite a more than 200-page affidavit and over 70 charges filed against him in Ghana. Immigration Judge David Gadi delivered the finding from the bench on June 15th, 2026. July 15th, 2026 at the Anandale Immigration Court at the close of a contested hearing in which the Department of Homeland Security argued Ofori-Atta should be denied relief in the US because of the pending Ghanaian charges. The judge disagreed and granted his application for adjustment of status. Eti nia ewemu eno no. We eye krata mako eye we yes 200 pages document. And one more edigun krata so ede ekoye na one more koye no mtoka che US impenifoɔ sɛ papa yi sɛnea mususu sɛ bia wayɛ adepenti a wobɛhyɛ ha no munja ne ma yɛ ne mfa ne nkɔ na judge a wɔte akonwam a wɔyɛ immigration judge ɛwɛdin was say Debbie saa 200 pages a mode abe nyina no baby ba kokura ni wa matimi dia atum categorically say the former finance minister Owura Kenneth Ofori-Atta waye boni say ana waye say nemom ni amo ka kire ya ne say yama ye the charges mako 70 ene ye de ato no so wo Ghana ye janu mamma mo de no kwa enye ye eti en baby eno nso so no akwakoduru eno no eti Kenneth Ofori-Atta eda so America fo nsemu ase oba Ghana okrom se Ofori-Atta no Openi OSP Uyonko Brebo 5 minutes na yenkwa ahoma so ne atiefo ne ahwefo nso ni nkomo
Mr. Kum
yes sir
unim say me de me be position on OSP especially the prosecutor himself Isi Agyapong asembia isi Mr. Kum say the adwuma ejawa Anka Ghana for betia ne say one day you say the former finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta ye de na ba Ghana ye de waye boni ABCD ye na kujina court aye twena so. I don't think that it is in our interest to be hearing all the press conferences and the press statement Agyapong has been doing on Ofori-Atta.
Eti wako na ne afiri mu abani a eni kwan so ka kire Ghana fo
enye de afiri mu abantia ubetimi akan a press conference in Kwa office of the special prosecutor.
And they say Buburuja.
The same thing a current attorney general.
He's a friend to the media.
Or Kisia Jabe a Juman Omuso. And today piano oba besiki the opinion of the the court of public opinion. Now about the yen must say Obia a Juman or yeah, but as will be the impediment to now claim. Eti urefia e duru ba bi mpo no na Kisia Jabe e blame judges e wo Ghana se omu frustrated adwuma oye mind you Kisia Jabe no a law lecturer o kire enkwara a wo pese wo be lawyer afoade enti e ba ye mrade a onimpa wo akata so say lawyer enti se honorable Kenneth Oforiata waya bonia Mr. Nkum ya mra wo Ghana ha no ema ya chance say si obi di boni na so dwane pa the person can be tried in absentia you bet me deny say wo bra no oni ho near the judgment amano ni akwa enforce judgment ebi no dey to master of mami so
said the name
tamakulu tamaye di na asem no oni Ghana ha by nam senate muafo no anase prosecutors no enough evidence into omo charge no de court
na o fa nso so se wonye boni bia o man ye o man ofri man mu bre
there be say me hu na say onye serious say me say committee has see na mate say obi timi krom bonire no say o mo nko fa kwame asomani mra wa beye say na me ni hwie ntino na ma sorry say
o ba sa wo so onye boni bia o te say ye bodi wo bonwe say ye hwehwe wa
me nko because dey na me obi bia me ye wa ha unless say yakọ samani am ohena to sa frem say memra what you say enu sa na me ntimi ntwe ohena no ngo fom dey say me ko the same thing applies to Kenoforiata say Kenoforiata ye bone a charge him as you speak Kenoforiata has not been charged
asem ne say yen kan say wa ye bone ye say eniema bi ko so wo bra na wo ye minister bra na ye ntoto wa no ye musa
oso ma
o masa say
Emma Kisia Jabe kwan say onko prosecute won no ngasa Kisia Jabe kra no attorney general essay wo kra no untumi prosecute nipa enti ade oba beje approval in the office and yes they are taking over all the prosecutions attorney general what you say enti onyai kasa no what about to check count yes 70 counts yes wrongdoings in kwema kumako 70 so that should tell us and eniema bebre against
70 count today say bi wo mu
let us ba ko kra no ye de ba ko bia ma 1 year kra na and say
na nna chema wuntumi de kra no ye 4 count na 4 count kra no say we judgment e ba na 40 pages so
even judgment was drilled down on only 2 count and the sentence no 20 years each of the count but he is to serve concurrently. It is all the 1 count to be amboy 1 year. As a
1 count to be a
woman the 3 kuku please yes and no tell oye obeso yes ana Kenoforiata o man o match
e wo se wo ba so ndi boni a wo mbra wonye boni a I am daring him omra what be dim finance minister e wo man
yes
position na obedi ye no enye position ketwa sika bia ye de ye adwuma e wo waban asebia no e fa wo office ye wono bibi bra na be kire yan wo se memba o ma say
it does not lie in the mouth of Kisia Jabe to say Oforiata ye bone
ofo buo magana
it's not the
ofo buo amagana no ombra
enye Ghana na efre
e wo so Ghana me efre Ghana nyina efre no
Kisia Jabe pese Ghana efre
me nya Ghana ni it is say me nya Ghana ni bi me say ombra ye friend of omra ye hia no omra $200 million no be man see e be ye train e dia fa wiem ye ntiase omra me ya no
institution me dey call enu ntina professor what they say akufo-addo mu gina court no Oforiata na nyo no head every institution in Ghana you have people who are in charge
na ye na wo disika ne ko a wo hwem
David Oshom entina me say special prosecutor any evidence say Oforiata ye bone a he should proceed to court now they say Ghana Assembly yɛ de ano na ɛka ana Kisi Agyapong no office yɛ court no office nyɛ court on to infasa office no enter nkrɔfoɔ
Kisi Agyapong na wɔn pɛ na asɛm ana asɛ deɛ
Kisi Agyapong de minini ni asɛm
adentin na wo fa
meta asɛm ba menta nipa
waba bedi position ɛwɔ man aba position
meta asɛm menta nipa
eti America fo na anu ya yɛ se abutrika bibi ni nti ɔmra no ɔmo bu ne ɔmo yɛ absentia aben no ɔmo anya no absentia
abutrika enye America for the two play be fa na koi eye Ghana court ene de ne koi ene ye akwa America court onim na America court say 200-page affidavit na the by with 70 counts no ensuo nyinam enti corner sabra biem
okay
anything I want say rule on the case
mate
enti ka bi hia kufuriata so ayebone a
Ghana ho
baby e ka bone asem eye court on court
emre bi beba obehia Ghana fo
me dey chairman ya bre ne say ye kwan na say anka dan a ukogina kwan no ho a wo say kwan yi tene pa ade ye furiata e bi e betra be ye me ade betra be ye wa na wunua bi enti mo me fa mra kwan so ne enye ni nyina pepepe ya fa ya no ntira wi ase hwe sa na toni general abegina krom e ba be kan say ana kwabna dubu ahene wayi sika afa ha wayi sika afa ha ekodu court no most of one woman akokoye omo father witness okoye no o se signals bureau kura omusika kura nyina
okay
enti no ade na o kan se matu obi
mate o de emre beso obehia Ghana fo sa bre ne yenso ewu kwan ya de ne befa so 0240550899 me patro say oba make sure say untie hu o radio so ana TV so na mom ubetie hu o phone so ama nkomo no ayede. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello,
Sinopen.
Yes,
Opani udini baby a ofefi na mintie o. Bato o se afra say
Brother Bedu na chukusi.
Brother Bedu uhisu earpiece atu na afi kasa yie ni entie o.
Na bi ni tutu ya.
Afi de dem yenko.
Ni bo abaso. Na yemia untumi dia de onwala semwa. Pipi. Eto bi na dia na ya eti o manwa. Na ise da bi o ma jale ko jaw na chi. Eti ebe sesude. I also love them.
Brother Bedu, oh Debbie, we see from 0240550899 0240550899 and che Sabato Yafe also ebeba with the messages and reactions are free YouTube and afi WhatsApp aba 0240550899 0240550899 Mama Sabato enye ready say course no emmemu a na afi madame ho na afi yenko na emre entiaye no 9 pepepe na afi yasori odwumadie no eso 0240550899 0240550899 obi antimi monwurem anade na esi Sam George baye network ni nyina asai Honorable Sam George obaye network ni nyina asai o eti obeye adwuma na ye o de me pewasem pa but adwuma ne de me ne wundi agro ho ye na ye ni ye na hye ye nyina ne onyam why 0240550899 0240550899 Sabato I ready ayenko. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, mata.
Sinopen
Ya kana sam ya tienia.
Opani udi na mintie.
Itacho sam na nakosi esare okachire nkasa fisu hu.
Na mintie mana.
Yo yedi kanya mi shiramo. Ya moye ni na honorable nya mi shana. Je asema eto na ato chama wontumi. Ni mo de eya me de papa. Adentina me kasa untumi na me foso to say onimnyansa e wo tumi chan obia empo na ye honorable Kennedy Agyapong say na otu na nipa esi no so na so be kasa de ma ono pa na na to de no ma honorable enne na ye utumi ko sa gold bar e the good cable so and na ma ye de ni di and then some of Kikafa on Rambo, some of Kikafa, even President Mahama Hunina, and then a Bourbon, and didn't say a didn't be and your uncle. Now, Otsibini, one aka, a cassette on Rambo, over the mission answer. Was 1 year, and I'm also back, Madame Asse.
Menso Medase. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Wabijina line so no so nkasa mu yin si fom. Na yanku enim. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Wa bo mo tre.
Nyame adom ka tira wa fe me wo ye mami tie o.
Yo. Mami tie na kopon. Ya kopon tie mi tie me papa. Mi dai kun. Ya no won tie me be ya. Akwai fie ye di. Kami ase. Odi mania asi ani galam se nun ko yaso. Galam se nyen ko yo. O se. Oje zikabi o bank.
Hello, catch no nyamai. Why?
No nyamai wa.
Ai.
Ayo, kani ya kata ye fa antu ya hu na ye hu ya se ye. Ye ndi sipozo tie mi. Omum pa di se di won. Os chebin previous. Enye. Hello.
Kachire say kachire esi form kachire ahofe eno no. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Sinupe.
Hello. Afternoon. But good afternoon.
O kasafi Daddy, maintaining can ye maintaining ka. Me friends one yanko sabato ho na ebreni ho. Yanko. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Happy friends.
Nyame adom me ho ye. Udin ba bi afrefi na ntie.
Yo, you're from Christy.
Christy kasa free, ma ntie Christy kasa.
But I make a feel aboni. Send your mutu amunu for fair figure. Na dey some ho papa. Yes. Make a feel laboni. Me famuchawo. Want to make case abey. Mama our politicians and fancy adie. Ya de to me show sa. Kai won say to me no. Enya odia. You will not be there forever. A time will come ubefiho. Edia will onenya party baba. No opposition and baba. Eti na buy one on what buy to say this for. One if show on you because won't me we are and maybe can say show off the what me the gold every good table so see and show away. We don't do that. We don't do that. So say no the year can be Agyapong. Almost can be Agyapong. Or the Ghana Fokuma so then Kaswa Kaseti can be Agyapong to the manager. No, far from that. But me, I'm a politician. I'm a Ghana for any party MPP for minimum 2028. Now me ya do no makwani a bar. Another Benz or whoever, I'm a mess the Benz, 1 to 1 of them. Canada the point of Penasan Power. I was one of Canada the point supported. Everybody knows. I was one of Canada the point supported. The Pamucho, young friends here, send your day. Next time you're back power. Yeah, don't go to cry, baby.
All right, now, Memfa of Renon Fancy, na Fame, called Sabato, Rafiho, na Yanquim Sabina say.
Mr. Nkum nyame adom me ho ye pa na also e.
Oh, nyame adom ne mpa bonti na ho nye krank enye because offering abba papa.
Ti. Yeda nyame ase. Asare ma no mutie futu.
Sir, what abena deda enka.
I'm yet to.
Okay. Say what enka. Anopa no saa yi na de kire me na yo no.
Okay. And nyamisha no. Na nyamisu sha Richard Bless and so o mami hu so pa. Nyamisha no nyamisa sha ya mami wini champion bi.
En de abo. Ye me de ko mo mamba ko pe. Sabi mi ankwe ni.
Aya di asempa.
Sa. Sabi ankwe ni.
Mr. Kubana me sha said ya na me de YouTube messages ahodo abano and me de shase. Where Stephen Kwashi or say I'm watching you from Barry. Or say Ghana political prophet warned him, but he didn't listen. Our president, Agyapong, our prophet and anointed man of God. Please, who is next after Wontumi? We want to know. We see a Stephen Kwashi. You must say our prophets told them they are grabbing Ghana money as if there is no tomorrow, but they didn't listen. Today, Iyoko is chasing them left, right, center. His prophecies in Ghana politics always on point. Ways to say a child Sopoku, or say it's a perfect example for arresting Wontumi to serve as a deterrent for others. Where Richard Bless, or say is Justin Kodua really a lawyer? No, I don't think so. How could a lawyer talk like this? Or say talk like a layman?
He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer.
I remember say, how can someone be mining on your concession without your knowledge? Let's be real, low. Hey, if you have morals, you can't do politics in Africa. It's hard I'm saying, Mr. Inkum, Mechiawane Albert, Sabati on the Kencity Media. Na chema Wontumi, I said, na chema Wontumi, June say, oye okodie, sa oye apata or dan isumu. Honorable Ken Nyaminshawo, the base movement. We SSO champion Kwame was saying, good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Watching you live from the Agyapong. NPP is now confused. They need to join the base because the base will be in power 2029 with Honorable Kennedy or Agyapong president. As president, Beatrice appear say Justin Kodua is even happier than anyone. His body language and the way he spoke says it all. Mamungo pass and we show you. Where to see a cool agree or say watching my favorite show from the United States. Good afternoon, Sinupen crew. Happy belated birthday, Sabi. God bless you. Nyamisha was so. Kwekuyabua say finally there will be peace and stability in the NPP's Ashanti region. He's been tormenting Kodua and others for too long. Whoever exalts himself, God will humble him. Save Jenny Governor.
Kodua akanda se chema Wontumi tormenting. Kodua akanda. Why na the message na ba no?
Where you Kwekuyabua
nyabotre wate.
I Ernest to say, so you are happy now. One day the table will turn. You, Yabeshe. Yamami Winnie Champion say, good afternoon, my PhD family. We thank God for another day. May his name be praised now and forever. And forevermore. Amen. Sabah, hope your birthday went gracefully. Sinupe with boldness. Keep up the good work. Love you. Grandma and Pacho, Bibia Echo, so kama. George Owusu say, good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. The base, Ghana first. Jobs for the youth. Power. Watching you live from Germany, Hamburg. Good work done. It's better. It's better. Laws must work in Ghana. Ghana first. Ebenezer Dia said the base, Ghana first. The base, jobs for Ghanaians. The base, power. The base, akufo-addo through. We see a Benjamin, a one anaya. Or say, if I were President Mahama, I would have promoted the judge who sentenced Wontumi to the Supreme Court. Sharp. We see Ebenezer Dia. Or say, more people are going to follow him to Nsawam prison soon. Bye. Chema Wontumi, wish you good luck. Richard Bless say, Mr. Inkum, I have a little donation to offer to Chairman Wontumi. Or say 20 bags of gari, 20 bags of sugar, 20 liters of shito, and 20 packs of sachet water and bush meat if it will be accepted. Thank you. Hey, offer where they come to me here.
And on fan concern.
Aye, when see a bitches appear, or say. As for Nanado, the little said about him, the better. common reshuffle he couldn't do, let alone arrest Galamseyers. Richard Ohenebado Marcos so the UK was say, I wish one to me good stay at Nsawam prison. Honorable Ken will continue the good job fighting against corruption after Mahama. Honorable Ken is coming. We see a set Opoku was a good afternoon, Sinupain. Ebenezer Dia say, hang on, Mr. Smeni. Who told you that power is going to change in your dreams? We see our original boy Kweku Brown say, Nanado has destroyed NPP party. He should be at Richard Ohenebado Marco say JFK should stop organizing unnecessary press conference and allow President Mahama to do his job, which Honorable Kennedy will continue after him. Original boy say, now when you mention Nsawam bread and trophy pet, you will see NPP gurus running for their lives. Nsawam is popular than Ghana. Vincent Tete say, Mr. Ilkum and Mr. Sumeni, good afternoon. Do you know that $1.5 million to $5 million can establish banana and plantain stems factory that will employ 1,000 jobs? Or 1,000 jobs. God bless all of you. J.Y. Adom so say, also which cars of wound to me, the base, Ghana first. Honorable Ken, we are waiting for you. Last one, Amefa Ewo YouTube anyway. Daniel Owusu Dankwa say, or say, good afternoon, Mr. Inkumi. You are too great. Keep up the good work. Maseno pain. Mamefa YouTube messages ahodo abano ensi ha. Na mefa WhatsApp so dear no kakra enka ho na mefa we see. We say, dear Mr. President, we have proverb in Akan that sewo sewo rekokuo nsa she na wahwe wo de da ho twen wo we eye ejanto na ede ebaye. We say Senopain NPP now needs strong leadership with integrity and discipline, not empty rhetoric. The base, Ghana first. We a chief, a defeatema, and a buyer. We say, good afternoon, Sabbath Hill. We are fair. I'm wishing you a belated, wonderful, happy birthday. May God bless you. To live up to 104 years in riches and in good health. From Isaac Esiedu Bento Kaswa. Amen. Nyame ensure was so. We say, Meseno pain. If Mahama has jailed wounds me for illegal mining, then he should be jailed. Then he should jail all NDC party executives, chiefs, and MMDCs who are doing galamsey. Go to Joaboso Forest. Also go to Joaboso Forest right now. There are people inside forest doing galamsey. The DC of the area is aware of everything that goes on in the forest. Have you arrested him? Dumas and a message we buy. We say, good afternoon, Mr. Income. The base is basing. NPP and NDC are all the same. Scratch my back, I scratch your back. Hashtag. Please join the base, Ghana first, and pass low the Wu Ekia Pem, Masino Pem, or see OSP, Wabon, or so Wabon rough, cheer. We say, hey, where dear, what, on Fanchami.
The better kind we are, man.
On Fanchami. We say, Sinu Pem panel, or say, was it not Honorable Ken who personally prosecuted Woyomi theft of the country? Ghana has Wyoming refunded the money and evidence of payments. Ghanaians should remember that, and no condition is permanent, and crime has no expiring date. One day, look for Kutu Agyapong song before this, also before his execution. Ernest J. Chum, Edifi Odoko, and a buyer. We say, last one, mefa what's happening na Mr. Inkomedi we say, I really love the way you are, I really love the way you are speaking the truth and sense into the ears of Ghanaians. This country really needs to wake up. God bless you all for your good work. I'm Kofi Texan at Abraka and a message we buy. To Mr. Inkoma, mefa me WhatsApp messages a hold on.
What do you see? Ma memfa we emawe.
Okay.
Abrante say your friend of Frank Owusu. Now Frank Owusu say, in fact, you guys are too wise, so knowledgeable on your job. No wonder you guys are working on credible media station. God bless you all. And then the same guy or say Sabi's facial expression makes the reading session sweet for us.
Hey.
Eti or say ono show no timi kra jai sha ohun se wo ba pe wo dimuka no aba enti no na so timi dimuka eba behwe facial expression there on family offering and family too
no mo asafo wa ya jumani na
all right enti ahani yedi AC Albert Asumani political za ekame ho ana yede eba now ma men kan for Kingdom Herbal Center and farmer say abusua Pedro ya ebetimi abo watu yade ase na afei waye free na Kingdom Herbal Center enduro no ye wo Kingdom Garlic Bitters ene ne capsules eno no eye dro papa no kra ne se unye bia etu yade na ase yade na hunu se ye kranko no ebetu ase na afei asan abo ho ban sanso ena Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules no ema mmema hoden siesie mmema afei ye wo Kingdom Tremendous Capsules ema mma ho ye fe eyi nkaboni free ho afei eboa emobare de enso ye kama pa baby ato adro bia kwa onsa beka bi na open dodo atu a ye Kingdom Herbal Center ewo Draglin Okanshi frey ewo 0275 804 064 0275 804 064 and afei Hajia Special Local Foods enso so etayechi ewie ohwe enuane a adofo ene enamfofo etu anamon akoho akodi a otimu sampa Hajia no nani abie you see baby o ha akona wudidi a wa wunu sa ha me didi de ehonte na okoduru Hajia Special Local Food a me pa che ho no wudidi ni yesan kra eho ka edema afei yesan so ewo enuane ahoduo bia eye Ghana aduane all the local foods ye woni nyina bi ewo ho se ba na episode a ebi ewo ho tuozafi na apa ebi wo ho ye wo assorted rice na afei yesan so ewo fufuo abetie ene omutuo de keke ka ho nyina ya so ye no ewo hacho ye ben transition sanso and ye wo another branch ewo Boshe ye DVLA dan kese no enchen me patcho frey na book ye ahead of time eye na dawanim abedin to dwumedie bia edi nipa bebo apeso no ezese ye ma wo mo aduane die na ombedi dia Hajia Local Special Foods ene beti na ma ye aduane papa me patcho frey na Facebook ye ahead of time ye numbers no 0246 359 921 0246 359 921 na oni ND enkomo aha ane di AC Albert Asumani political za eka me ho sanso na Sabato Yafe enso so beka me ho. Thank you for being part of the show. Your friend Anthony Kofi Inkum Dazi Sinupein the Kano Senior. We are out.